OnePlus 13s. First of all, stop comparing it with the Samsung S25 or S24 like the smallest display S series phones because those are true compact flagship. This phone it's neither a compact phone nor it give you a flagship experience like the other OnePlus give you. There are so many reasons you will like this phone and also so many reasons someone can hate this. So let me make my thoughts clear first. First of all, yes, it's a handy phone, but no, it's not a compact phone. The size will be nearly equal to the Google Pixel 9 Pro or the iPhone 16 Pro, and for me it's the nearly same experience holding a iPhone 16, yeah, the normal 6, because you can see the height difference or the thickness difference is nearly same between these three phones, and in hand field it's more like iPhone because of the flat sides with rounded corners, and in the two camera setup at the back it pretend a lot more like the iPhone 16. So what is the good points of this? Because the phone have some good points as well some bad points, like starting with the display. The display is a 6.32-inch Super AMOLED display with a in-display optical fingerprint scanner, and the display is LTPO. It does not support Dolby Atmos but it supports Dolby Vision, and the outdoor peak brightness is pretty good. There will be no problem in peak outdoor sun brightness. You can definitely use it, and when you watch OTT platforms and consuming contents with comparison with its big brother, the OnePlus 13, it stand out pretty good. Even though in HDR situation, it's perform better than the OnePlus 13. And some points I like, this display size is so good that I can't think that it is a small phone. Even though it's packed a 58 mAh battery with a 80-watt charging and the charger is available in the box. But no, this phone does not support wireless charging. The phone comes with the latest and greatest Snapdragon 8 Elite with UFS 4 storage and LPDDR5X RAM as a base variant of 12 GB with 512 GB memory. Like I already said, the phone is compact, but with the processor and the Oxygen OS based on Android 15, there will be no lag in day-to-day uses. You can definitely use it for basic gaming also because the Antutu and other scores are great. In performance mode turned on, you can definitely enjoy some good gaming for a little bit long. It have a decent camera setup, but I will talk about it later because at a phone of 50,000 you can definitely thought of a great camera setup, but actually it's not. So what are my thoughts about this phone? First of all, this is not a compact phone, it's a handy phone. It is definitely smaller than its other competitors, but it's not as small as the S25 or S24. Rest, the size of this phone will be great because of the battery image it packs in it does not make you compromise your battery life. But the in-display fingerprint scanner, it's an optical one, and no, its positioning made it much worse than you can think. Also, it does not come with a proper IP rating, so there is lacking in flagship experience too. The Xiaomi 15 or the Samsung give you much more flagship experience. Now, when you talk about OnePlus, one thing you have to say definitely the build and the software are good. So here no exception. In box you will get a 80-watt charger and a silicone case that looks great. Also there is a applied screen protector. So there will be nothing bad about this phone until you don't go to the deeps. USB generation of this phone is USB 2.0. It's lagging a generation back. It also lacks the alert slider. Now it's a subjective choice because for me having this action button type of thing is nothing special. I will enjoy the OG alert slider, but for some people it might be much more efficient and practical. This phone have a great processor. You can definitely enjoy some gaming, but this phone definitely is not made for gaming. It get warmed after a small session, but not heat a lot. The Oxygen OS 15 based on Android 15 is good, but it's not like the OG OnePlus Oxygen OS we used to know. After the merge of ColorOS, it's become a much more messier than before, but still the phone is good. Rest, what I am talking about is the camera. Look, the phone comes with two cameras, a main and a telephoto, and if I have to choose a two camera setup, I will choose a main and telephoto setup over a main and ultra wide setup because of the practicalities. But because of this 2x telephoto lens, it makes no sense because the practicality becomes so much limited and it does not have a optical stabilization, so the quality is not good. So they choose a good setup but they can't make it quite desirable as we can think of after seeing the specs. And no, it's wobbles, so you can't think that having the less of ultra wide make is much flatter in the table. It's the same. Rest you can record up to 4K 60 fps. There is other options also, but no 8K option, but the processor is capable. What are my thoughts now? If you want a phone mainly for gaming and you want a OnePlus, better choose OnePlus 13R. You can't say the camera difference is big, most or less the both are same. If you want a true flagship experience, go with the OnePlus 13. That will give you better flagship experience. Where the 13s stands out, it's mostly in its handy appearance that you can't get with the S25 without without compromising your battery. But here you does not have to compromise your battery. You can get the same experience with a great battery life. So let me know in the comment how you think about the video. Have a good day and subscribe my channel for more such tech videos.